Welcome to Board Game Archaeologists, where we play time-worn games from the past. I'm Hunter.
I'm Rob.
And today we're looking at Hangman.
Hangman from 1976, the same game we grew up playing on pen and paper, created in the late 1800s. This was created by Milton Bradley. Comes with these two great plastic pieces.
And this battleship-esque design services more or less the same kind of game where you have to guess your opponent's word, your opponent has to guess your word, or one of you gets hanged in the process.
The pieces to the game, you have two sets. It's made for two players only. It comes with this cool dial to create the hangman situation going on, and all the letters you need to create up to an 8-letter word up on top for your opponent to choose from.
Now, according to the board rules, how the rounds would go is I would say, well, do you have like an H?
I do.
And then I would get to guess again. So, well, do you have like a Z?
I don't.
And then I get a tick on the dial. Now, in the rules, it says that if you're to guess a word and you're wrong, you immediately lose the round. However, I think
you'll lose the game in the
you
rules,
lose the game,
which is a lot. It's really pretty stiff, and we don't like that rule at all. That would be one of the rules that we would instantly change and agree to and say, if you guess it, you get a click, the game isn't over.
But there's also another way to play.
Yeah, the other alternative ways to play are you can't get to pick twice. You only get to play one at a time. So you pick a letter, you get a right or wrong click, or you get it turned over, and then it's the next person's turn. Or if you're an advanced player, normally in a normal game, you would pick like a 5-letter word each or something like that and stick to a certain maybe theme. For advanced players, you don't have to. You can do up to an 8-letter word. You can even do multiple words if you want to. And as long as the rules are agreed on by the two people playing the game, you can create any rule you really want with this game.
Well, what'd you really like about this version of Hangman?
Well, I think you said it first. It's like Battleship. It gives you that game all in one. It's a very Battleship kind of game where you get to pick the player thing and you get to turn it around. But I think most important for me, I'm a gigantic Vincent Price fan, and we got Vincent Price on the cover of this baby. So I would say that Vincent Price on the box of a game will make me buy the game every single time or hunt it down. What did you like about it?
I just like Hangman. I always played it in school notebooks, like whatever I could get my hands on, and it would never have occurred to me to turn it into a little like plastic set like this. I think the dial is really creative. The fact that like it has all of these stages, and most of the time I usually already created the whole news thing before you even started adding things like heads and bodies and limbs. So I think the potential of having that many spins, because honestly, if you're to guess wrong on a 7-letter word 12 times, I think it takes to completely die, or 11 times. That's a lot of guesses, but you can always just choose to make guesses more punishable.
Double them up.
It's a very, like, you can really kind of change the game to suit your needs, and I really like that about it.
You know, it might even be fun to do that and then roll a dice. And then you get that many clicks on how you roll the dice.
Yeah, this is the potential to be the foundation for some kind of super board game.
Something bigger. Something bigger.
The next evolution.
Yeah, I think the only thing I didn't like about it is they're really limited in the letters. You only have a single of a couple of them, and you might need doubles, especially if you're more advanced. I know the game is created for 8 to adult, so I think somebody younger could certainly play it if you're doing 3-letter words for beginning readers and stuff like that. It would be really easy, but if I'm going to use a word with double Z's or Y's or something like that, it's going to bite me. I can't do those words. So I think the only thing that I don't like about it is I'm limited on letters. Yeah. Outside of that, it's a fun game.
Yeah, I nearly had to borrow one of your G's to finish off Shoggoth. But otherwise, I think it's a perfectly fine game.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks. And if you want to know more about the games we're playing and other games we played in the past, check us out on toyarchaeology.com. You can check us out on Facebook, and you can also find us on YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe.
Well, we'll see you next time. Bye.